I have to say, I had a lot of fun with this episode of Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, not only because we got to see a different side of Toru as well as Kobayashi's relationship, with them having an argument and a fight for pretty much the first time, is for the majority of the series, if not for actually the entirety of this series, we've seen them just kind of in awe of one another, or at least Kobayashi just accept Toru's love, kind of just okay with it, while Toru has always been madly in love with her. So the fact that they had an argument in a little kind of food battle to see who is the best cook, it was a completely different character dynamic we've had between them, and it was actually rather refreshing. Not that their relationship has been boring or has felt burnt out or repetitive, but it was nice to see that they went this direction to, at least for a small while, show them have an argument and show them grow and learn, because Kobayashi has never had people head over heels in love with them or has been wanted by others, so she doesn't really know how to react to that. So now that all these dragons are kind of in awe of her, that leads to jealousy and feeling like Toru is being left out and kind of thrown inside and is feeling kind of offended by that. So it was nice to see that character dynamic and how she learned and grew from that. I thought it was really well, but also we get a brand new dragon. Elma, I believe is her name, and I have to say, she is really, really freaking cool. I mean, she's not like crazy personality-wise or anything like that, but I love her character design. It's very interesting. Just the overall character model, so the way it's kind of like half dragon, half human, the same as the other dragons. I just thought it was really cool, and we get to learn a bit more about the actual dragon world and how Toru is actually part of technically the bad dragon order, and this new dragon is actually part of the good one, so they have a rivalry and they always are fighting one another. So it's just interesting to see her keep coming back and forth here. She doesn't have the magic to return to her dragon world, so she has to adapt to the human world, and just the overall, like, it was just full of really cool comedy moments. You know, you have your cute stuff with Connie, you have your over jealousy and overprotectiveness of Toru, but then we have our new dragon here who is just trying to adapt to the human world. She's a very fast learner, it seems like. But just overall, it was a really interesting character dynamic. But I think, honestly, my favorite part was actually seeing that Kobayashi and Toru had an argument and technically had a fight. Even if it wasn't the most severe fight, they did have that moment, and when Toru gets super jealous, she smells Elma on Kobayashi. She's like, "Are you cheating on me? Like, what the hell's going on here?" I just really enjoyed seeing Toru just face up and say, "This is horrible. Like, seriously, why are you shoving me aside? Why are you letting all these other dragons, why are you letting other people flirt on you and just go head over heels for you when I'm giving you all this love?" And, you know, Kobayashi's sitting there just like, "I don't know what to do. I've never had this happen. I mean, if you want me to pet your head, I'll pet your head. I mean, if you can't tell how I feel, accept it," kind of a thing. So you can tell that Kobayashi does have a special feeling for Toru. There is this, and the way she's treating others isn't the same way she treats Toru. So I really did like that moment, how they portrayed it. It was a really nice character development moment, but also is just surrounded by kind of just a really interesting character dynamic. We had the simple food fight kind of competition there, but then we also get the new character dynamics with Elma, and just she's an interesting character. I'm going to be really interested to see how the remaining 4 or 5 episodes, I think it's going to be 5 with the OVA, play out with this new dragon, as she's been in the opening for a while here. So I'm really glad we finally get to see what she is, and I think she brings an interesting dynamic to the table, a new kind of bit of spice to the dish here. But overall, this was a really funny episode. It had a lot of really cute moments, had a lot of little funny moments, and once again, animation, voice acting still on point. But I really liked Toru's voice acting this episode. That really stuck out to me the most, because she does get pissed off. You know, she had some pretty angry moments throughout this episode, but I just thought overall she really stole the show this week. And just really, I'm surprised, you know, we're 8 episodes in at this point, and it's still bringing new and refreshing and exciting ideas to the table, where a lot of anime at this point in time would just stick to what it's already done and finish off the series with no new ideas, unless they do it near like the last episode. But Miss Kobayashi's Maid Dragon is doing a phenomenal job at bringing new ideas constantly to the table and keeping the core balance of these characters alive, because this is a fairly large cast of characters at this point in time, and none of them feel like they're being left out in favor of another. Of course, we have Toru and Kobayashi and Kana as the central 3 characters, but even the side characters are having their time to shine, and I really appreciate that. And this new character doesn't feel like it's a packed cast. It just feels like there's another addition to this wonderful cast, and I can't wait to see what they do with her character. But I'd be interested here, what did people think of this? Are you a fan of the character design of Elma like myself? Because I think it's a phenomenal character design. Just something about it, just really, I like it a lot. I think she had a lot of cute moments throughout this episode. But how do you feel about the new character dynamic, and what did you think about the character development between Kobayashi and Toru this episode? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and before you leave, hit that like button to share your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.